So this is something that I just realized was happening after doing all of the Cemu videos that I've done so far for Cemu version 1.6.0. And I can only guess that this has also been the case with past videos as well, but I didn't ever realize it with past Cemu builds because I had done more testing before making the videos themselves. If you go back to my initial Cemu 1.6.0 videos, you'll see that all of the games running on iGPU, with their respective FPSs which are posted in those videos, isn't totally accurate. Usually when you start a new build for Cemu for the first time, I've come to learn through testing that performance isn't always going to be what should generally be expected until particular sets of data are loaded into a cache that Cemu keeps for each of the games. After playing a game for the first time for a period of time, exiting and then returning to Cemu to reload the game, usually FPS will be increased because the data isn't trying to load in real time anymore, which is what was partially causing the slowdown in my previous videos. Instead, it's now ready to be read from the cached copy of the data, which will help Cemu run the game more efficiently and in turn faster, resulting in higher FPS and better performance. Okay, most of you, like myself, already know this. What I didn't realize though is that sometimes it takes numerous play sessions for this process to properly complete. For example, this is one of my initial playthroughs of Smash on Cemu 1.6.0. I think it might be my second or third, and as you can tell, the FPS is pretty low and it's seriously lagging. This isn't a recording of the first play session. Compare this to after having loaded Smash up 8 to 10 times, and you'll notice the difference right away. It's the difference between barely playable and playable. There's a considerable FPS boost happening here. With Cemu, I'm learning as I continue to test how it's loading content and how that affects performance and what best practices should be while testing Cemu. So please keep this in mind and remember that my initial testing videos for 1.6.0 aren't exactly representative of Cemu on iGPU. It's actually running a little bit better than I've originally shown, and I promise to be more careful in future videos because it's really important to me that I give as accurate a picture of how Cemu is running on my iGPU so you can all get an idea of what to expect when you're testing on similar hardware configurations. The good news is that Smash is actually playable on 1.6.0, which is totally awesome. I hope that this information has in some way helped you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.